Wonderful scenes from Grenada shot earlier this year. Hello there, welcome to CultureShare. My name is Don Bob. Well, you know, summer is almost over, which means all the festivals of the Caribbean are basically over, and all we have to look forward to now is, of course, the Labor Weekend, the celebrations in New York. CultureShare was in Grenada for Grenada's 1991 Carnival celebrations, and what a great festival they had. Of course, we'll be telling you more about it here on CultureShare in the next hour. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the program as we bring you nothing but the best in Caribbean rhythms on CultureShare, of course highlighting the cultures of Africa, the Americas, and the Caribbean. During Grenada's festival, there's always what you call the Rainbow Festival, which is held about a week or two before the major jam session in St. George's. We have some video from that festival, the Rainbow City Festival, and we've put together a little montage of some of the festivities. Please enjoy.
Say what?
But when you eat, do what you eat. Be careful with what you eat. It's nice to eat with a friend, but what you eat. When you eat, be careful with what you eat. Oh, cross office and Galalu, I feel belly start to grumble. Them people say I can't get away. Oh God, the same time I get a vision to check with the OBM man. Yeah, what the OBM man tell me. Chicky, you really love me. You come and visit me only. That girl who I eat all your damn money. Yes, man. You say as a Calypso, you got a good inspiration. Go and tell she mother in your son. You gotta tell mama for me. You think I want what you put in the callaloo. You gotta tell mama I say. You think I want what you put in the callaloo. Too strong, the mix are too strong, the mix are too strong for me. The mix are too strong, the mix are too strong, the mix are too strong, I say, take it Matilla. What is salvation they give me? Oh, for salvation, I feel belly start to grumble. Them people say I can't get away. Oh God, the same time I get a vision to check with the OBM man. Yeah, what the OBM man tell me. Chicky, you're really lucky. You come and visit me only. That girl who I eat all your damn money. Yes, man. You say I'm a Calypsonian, you got a good inspiration. Go and tell your mother in your song. Till I tell mama for me. You think I want what you put in the callaloo. Till I tell mama I say. You think I want what you put in the callaloo. The mix are too strong, your mix are too strong. The mix are too strong for me. Too strong, your mix are too strong, your mix are too strong, I say, take it Matilla. in the place. Straight in the place. Lord, I have a witness for the place they call salvation. The way I like it, I can do it, Lord. And the food I cook with salvation, I always hungry. Okay, what the other? Oh, but salvation can't look like the belly start to grumble. Them people say
A montage of some of the best that came out of the festivities for the Rainbow City Festival. Let us turn our attention now to the big action in the big yard in St. George's. We are talking about the Dimanche Gras show, which is easily the biggest festival during Grenada's Carnival. We have the king and queen of the bands, and we ought to say congratulations to the band somewhere in Grenada, which won both king and queen of the bands. And we also have the Calypso Monarch competition, which I think most people turn out to see. This year in the Calypso Monarch competition, there were 8 Calypsonians competing against Ajamu, who was the defending Calypso Monarch. So that made it 9 Calypsonians on stage that night, and boy, did they sing. We have some great video here for you and some great footage that we want to show you on CultureShare. Join me and welcome here on CultureShare the first of the Calypsonians we'll be using from that Dimanche Gras show during the Calypso Monarch competition. This is Squeezy, and by the way, Squeezy came in second. Enjoy what he has to offer.
Pull him out, pull him out, pull him out, pull him out! Pull him out, pull him out, pull him out, pull him out! Pull him out, pull him out, pull him out! I said pull him out! And rip me squid. Big fellas in authority, they tell him pull out, but he still kept going on, telling them to hush them out. Although they beg him over and over, he kept applying more and more pressure. And all of Miss Kuwait bawling and pulling out at all. Little Kuwait crying, who say no one to pull out. Little Kuwait bawling, who say no one to pull out. Yo, 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 the man is a maniac. Who say no one to pull out. And he come from Iraq. Who say no one to pull out. Who go pull him up, pull him up, pull him up. Who go pull him up, pull him up, pull him up. I say, Mr. Hossein, no one to pull out. Who go pull him up, pull him up, pull him up. Who go pull him up, pull him up, pull him up. I say, Mr. Hossein, no one to pull out. Pull him up, pull him up. Gimme, 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 gimme. What happened to that fella, boy? You don't want to pull out? Mr. Hossein say, he making it clear, all who don't like it could come, run, come for this shit. He say he don't care how people say he thinking, but from since he was small, he know Kuwait belongs to him. He knock she down on the ground, and he start to carry on, rip up as she bosom. Little Kuwait, well done. Now Miss Kuwait, she start to smell Mr. Hossein bust up she oil well. Little Kuwait crying. Oh yo 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 yo, little Kuwait falling. Hey yeah 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 yeah, the man is a maniac. And he come from Iraq. Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Who go pull him out, who go pull him out, who go pull him out? I say, Mr. Hussein, no one to pull out. Pull him out, pull him out. Many people say, Hussein have a fever, and all he wanted was bush to cool down the temperature. They bypass Africa, they bypass Asia, and quite in America, they send for the bush doctor. The man started to eating, tension started increasing, people started to protest. Mr. Hussein at the best. While they have him down in the mud, the bomb in Israel we discord. Little Kuwait crying. Oh yo 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 yo, little Kuwait balling. Oh yo yo yo, the man is a maniac. And he come from Iraq. Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? I say, Mr. Hussein, no one to pull out. Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? I say, Mr. Hussein, no one to pull out. Pull him out, pull him out, pull him out. Pull him out, pull him out. Pull him out, pull him out, pull him out. Pull him out. A fella called Georgie organized a team, saying cause it was it will, they would have to step in. They all went in bold, risking many souls, and finally they got Mr. Hussein out of the hole. They hit him hard as they could. The man stand up hard as wood. Fire in the front side, fire in the back side. Now they beat him until he's straight. Mr. Hussein cannot rape again. Little Kuwait crying. Oh yo 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 yo, little Kuwait crying. The man is a maniac, and he come from Iraq. Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? I say, Mr. Hussein, no one to pull out. Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Mr. Hussein, no one to pull out. Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? I say, Mr. Hussein, no one to pull out. Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Who go pull him out, pull him out, pull him out? Mr. Hussein, no one to pull out.
Squeezing a live performance at the Queen's Park, that is during Grenada's Dimanche Gras competition. We'll be back on Culture Share with more scenes from the Dimanche Gras show right after these messages. Well, we're going back to the Dimanche Gras. That's where they had the Calypso Monarch competition and the King and Queen of the Bands competition. At this time, I'd like to introduce to you the man who has been a perennial second and third finisher. Yes, he's the Black Wizard. Enjoy it.
Lights, lights, lights.
Dabba die. Dabba 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 do bam dabba. Economic pressure engulf the nation. People balling murder, they can't take the jam. Some blaming the PRG, NNP and TNP. Others in the land, they blaming me, Uncle Sam. Grenadians, they lying on me. They say I don't like the NDC. So I ain't giving them aid because I don't want them make the grade. But my own deficit is 500 billions, and on top of it I spent 50 on Desert Storm. And you must remember, blood thicker than water, so all them Kurdish refugees must get priority. Number die, number die. Duba laba daba daba duba mbeba die. Businessmen despondent everywhere you go. You're hearing one comment, boy, things really slow. After the intervention, everybody hopes that to rise. The expectation, I would have make here a paradise. Yes, when I came here in '83, everybody jump up with glee, because they thought I let loose freely. I heaping set a Yankee money. Some even relate that here will be the 53rd state, the kind of status quo, higher even the Puerto Rico. The rescue mission was a damn big sham. All you should have know, I just wanted to get rid of Castro. Young folks disillusioned with the government. The nation's on a time bomb cause there's no employment. The people complaining that they can't see a project yet. The government saying they owe a whole set of foreign debt. And the talk around the country is that I should pay back Plessy. They say it's only just because the land on points are in force. And during construction was destabilization all over the place. I call it a Soviet base. But right now is one love with me and Gorbachev. So remember I say, don't get involved in superpower play. Lava die, lava die. Duba lava duba mbeba die. Consumers can't keep up with the inflation. Prices for export crops hitting rock bottom. The recession biting and the people suffering. But what is insulting, they saying that I ain't do a thing. They lie. I
Took your warring politicians, I brought them up to Union Island. I joined them up as one, and then I give them the election. By 1990, they split up in three. So you're showing me that you ain't have no stability. If you want your country prosper, go plant for nutmeg and banana, and don't sit there on your bottom and depend on Uncle Sam. Oh, thank you. Good night, everybody.
Well, didn't he look real great there on stage? The Black Wizard. Like I said, he comes second and third all the time. He just fails to make it into the #1 position. As a matter of fact, many thought that he would have made it into the #1 position this year, but he was denied that, of course, by the great performance put on by Ajamu. Let us check on another Calypsonian. This is one who rarely entertained the crowds in Grenada. Great stage presentation. I'm sure you're going to enjoy this one, and you wouldn't want to miss it. Tell your friends to sit down and look at this one. He goes by the name of African Teller, and I'm sure it'll bring back memories to many of you folks about the different aspects of political life in your various islands. It's called Political Monkeys.
Many years ago, in order to sing my true Calypso, I decide regardless who in power, the poor man I will always sing for. But because of my sensibility, some trying to destroy me. In spite of the position, I will not do like some in this island. When Gary Day, them day. When Bishop Day, them day. When NNP, them day. When NDC, them day. So Jaja sent somebody, try and save this country. Almost everybody is political monkey. I say Troy Gavi is a monkey. I say Kennedy, Jean and Jenny, Tom and Tommy. Ay-ay-yo, yay. Ay-ay-yo, yay. Ay-ay-yo, yay. Wo-yo-yo-yo. I sing this song not because I hate, but I find it's time my friends to relate. The same set was Mongos and PRA. See them play it best SSU today. And don't talk about inside them police station. Monkey in the plane with iron, wishing they bring more hands come to aim at the poor man and shut them down. Cause when Gary Day, them day. When Bishop Day, them day. When NNP, them day. When NDC, them day. Jaja sent somebody, try and save this country. Almost everybody is political monkey. Them SSU, the Babylon too, me friend Butu, John and Lulu, ay ay yo yay, yo, yay. Ay, ay, yo, yay. Oh, yo, yo, yo. Bedebip. 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 Okay. 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 I know lots of all you go feel alive. So here is more facts to identify. Take a good look back at our history. I am sure that you will agree with me. That is the same set of bad monkey. Yes, now in those ministry pretending they love the country, waiting to jump to our next party. Cause when Gary Day, when Bishop Day, when NNP, when NDC, so Jaja sent somebody, try and save this country. Almost everybody is political monkey. Me friend Breezy, I say Alexi, John and Benji, Ken and Kenny. Ay ay yo yay, ay ay yo yay, ay ay yo yay, oh yo yo yo. Okay. Who is the monkey? I say show me the monkey. Bring the big monkey. Who is the monkey? Bring the big monkey. Oh God, show me the monkey. Bring the big monkey. Tell them. Oh God. Oh lad. Oh lad. Music. Yeah man. Calypso and in the art form as me. Some already political monkey. They sing in friction just to win king. When so much people still suffering. But how could a country like that ever progress? So much eating monkey mess. Minister to governor is only the monkey way they stand for. Cause when Gary Day, them they. When Bishop Day, them. When NNP, when NDC. So Jaja sent somebody, try and save this country. Almost everybody is political monkey. One-eyed Ducky, John and Benji, me friend Pat Spoon, John and Punlun. Ay ay yo yay, ay ay yo yay, ay ay yo yay, oh yo yo yo. Bedebip, 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 bedebip. Okay. Bedebip. Okay. Friend of mine, he was telling me Calypso and bribe them judge already. He say how them judges are not conscious, and to sing such song would be dangerous. I told him I know all them judges by the name. I'm conscious of the easy game. If tonight they try to tip me, next year I go sing them to his monkey. Cause when Gary Day, when Bishop Day, when NNP, when NEC, when Gary Day, when Bishop Day, when NNP, when NEC. One love black people. Too much a monkey man, too much a monkey the place. Yeah man, yeah man. Too much a monkey man.
Now, wasn't that exciting? The African Teller on CultureShare. Still to come on CultureShare, friends, we have Ajamu, Inspector, the Mighty Sparrow, and the scenes from Grenada's Carnival. All here on CultureShare when we come back. Well, we're back on CultureShare, friends. You know, it is said a great Calypsonian, a great entertainer, a singer, what have you, is one who takes control of the audience, brings the audience in and entertains that audience. He grips the audience's attention, and that's what happened. Grenada's 1991 Calypso monarch is the 1990 Calypso monarch, if you understand what I mean. He has repeated and he has won the Calypso monarch a second time. When Ajamu came out to sing on stage his first Calypso, which was called Love, or Little Love, whatever it is called, he was booed and jeered in the beginning. But he got on stage, and did he use that stage? Did he perform? I mean, he was right there with the crowd. He brought the crowd right into him. So by the time he sang his second Calypso, everybody was basically eating out of his hands. Join me and welcome on CultureShare, the Calypso monarch of Grenada, 1991, King Ajamu.
One love. Ajamu say love, because love could make this world a better place.
The rich man have his wealth, so he living happy. The poor man's life is always in misery. He knows nothing else but worries and frustration. But by the grace of God, he keeps holding on. Homeless people can't find no place to shelter. They have to make a night dress and open street. Motherless children around every corner, begging for a little something to eat. Come my people, we got to do something, 'cause it seems like humanity is dying. Oh, how it breaks my heart to see my own black brother like me in the gutter, drinking up dirty water. So for sanity, please try to put a helping hand. Have a little care for the needy man. I tell you love, show a little love, just a little love, 'cause it's no disgrace. I tell you love, show a little love, just a little love, and make this one a better place. Little brother, little sister, don't let hatred and violence take control. Everybody needs somebody. That's the only way I think we could save this world. I can hear the voices of my brothers and sisters crying out for help in the wilderness. And every time I think about Ethiopia, my eyes just fill with tears, my mind wouldn't rest. So many people dying from starvation, and innocent blood running in Africa. Yet for all I see them big superpowers spending so much billion promoting war. Come my people, you better take precaution, 'cause
When the master come here making fun, it will be brimstone and fire, burning all them oppressor. The scripture say, according to your works you must get paid. No partiality could never enter Zion gate. So you better straighten up the stolate. I tell you love, show a little love, just a little love, cause it's no disgrace. I tell you love, please show a little love, just a little love, and make this one a better place. My little brother, in this love, little sister, in this love, don't let hatred and violence take control. Everybody, we need love, need somebody. That's the only way I think we could save this world. We need love, just a little love. This world needs some loving. Bum bum bidem, bum bum bidem, bum bum bum. Although them say that life today is a hustler, and survival is for who could play the game, still some people take advantage of situation, exploiting their own brother for a big name. Equality seems like it's now a password. Nobody wants to hear about that anymore. Peace and love is way behind the horizon, and crime and violence is now on the go. For my people, it's time to reconcile, cause life was never meant to be so hostile. Get off on this evil trend. Why can't you and me be friends? Violence wouldn't pay. There must be a better way. Let me scratch your back, and my brother, you scratch mine, and I show that everything will be fine. I tell you love, show a little love, just a little love.
See what I mean? Great performer, isn't he? Well, from Ajamu, let us move on to another Calypsonian whom many thought could have come Calypso Monarch this year, or for that matter, finish much higher. He did finish a disappointing 6th, but nevertheless, he did give a great performance. I surely enjoyed his performance, and lots of other folks did enjoy his performance. He's one of Grenada's more dynamic Calypsonians. Join me and welcome here on CultureShare, the Inspector.
Back off! Give them space! If you was not there to see, listen it from me. Carnival in my country does send you crazy. Who went smoking, drinking rum, having fun and getting dumb. So if you can take the jam, say come and give them space when they hear soca. Higher and higher. Some in a corner, grooving together. If you see Marcia, when she bounce up Victor, the jamming gets sweeter. Happiness is pleasure. When you see the wine a girl brace, and she cannot control she with that's the kid. Give them space. Oh, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Party lovers coming down from Toronto Toronto and London. Some come from New York City to enjoy the massive way. All them bad men tuning up, they fighting to reach the top. Calypso 10 breaking down non-stop. So give them space when they are soca. Higher and higher, the tongue under fire. Party hotter than ever. If you see one eater, whining for she lover. Play the music faster, Mr. Music Maker. When you see the whiner man brace it, and he cannot control the weight, that's it. Keep them free. Jennifer don't tell me flat, this year she prepare for that. When she hear them hot tempo, she must whine and bend down low. She dressing like wine Indian, back on all inside the back. She don't want no trouble with no man. So keep them, everybody ready for the soca party. Just give us the tempo, yes we want to let go. Surely telling Xander, she go into the bar. Xander waiting on her, she whining with Mila. When you see them foreigners brace and they cannot control the weight. Keep them space when they hear soca. Higher and higher, some in a corner, grouping together. If you see Marcia, when she bounce out the top, the jamming gets sweeter, happiness is pleasure.
Well, welcome back to CultureShare, friends, and we have the mighty Sparrow coming up shortly here on CultureShare, so don't go away. Stay with us. Right now, what we're going to do, we're going to highlight some of the mass we were able to get for you. Like I did say, the mass was of a much higher standard. It's the highest standard mass I've seen in Grenada so far, and it actually shows that Grenada's carnival is very much up and on the way up. We got some great footage during the parade on Monday Mass, and we want to share some here with you on CultureShare. Enjoy. Some scenes from Monday's parade at Queen's Park and on the streets during Grenada's 1991 Carnival. The mighty Sparrow, Slinger Francisco, is from Grenada, and even though he has made his name big in Trinidad and Tobago and internationally all over the world, he took time out and he went back to Grenada for Carnival 1991. I was able to catch the mighty Sparrow performing at one of the clubs, saw his performance. He hasn't lost anything. It's just that same performance he gives in New York all the time. Well, here on CultureShare, we're proud, we're pleased, and we're happy to introduce for the first time on our program of CultureShare, Calypso superstar, the Calypso king of the world, the mighty Sparrow.
This is the story, ladies and gentlemen, about two lovely white women traveling all the way to Africa. Africa, Africa. They found themselves deep in the heart of the Baluba, in the Congo.
Taking them back to their husbands. But brother was hungry. Two white women traveling through Africa. Find themselves in the hands of a cannibal headhunter. He cook up one and he eat one raw. They taste so good, he wanted more. Me want more. And the feeling Congo man. I wish it was me. I want to shake his hand. He eat on the list of my upset. What about you? Never it's alright. You lie.
Calypso superstar, the mighty Sparrow, in a live performance in Grenada, and that performance was A-OK. All right? It's that time, friends, when we have to say so long from our program of Culture Share. But before we do leave you, I'd like to say that the 1991 Carnival in Grenada was indeed a huge success. There have been some marked improvements such as entry into the park, where you have easier access into the park. The seating arrangements are much better. Shows were going off on time and were moving along quite steadily. And of course, the participation of the people, great participation. It all lends for better carnivals in Grenada. I want to say congratulations to the Grenadians and the National Cultural and Carnival Development Committee for organizing and making sure that Carnival 1991 was such a huge success. So on behalf of General Ben Productions, I'm Don Bob saying so long, keep those cultural fires burning, and I'll see you next week.
How the Congo go in to take a little taste. Open me eye and it start to grin. Rub in the belly and the mumbling. And you feel the Congo man. I wish it was me. I want to shake his hand. He eat on the stomach upset, and I never eat a white meat. Yabba dabba dabba doya. Yabba dabba dabba doya. Yabba dabba dabba doya. Yabba dabba dabba doya. Ude ude ho. Ude ude ho. Ude ude ho. Ude ude ho. Tie them up and he put them to lay down on the ground. On the ground. Light up the fire and he started dancing round and round.